All right, guys, we are back. Let's go bag some rockfish and lingcod, hopefully. Maybe some halibut, who knows? Anything goes. We're out in Half Moon. We got all day. It's supposed to be low wind. Yeah, let's just get out there. I'm excited. I will admit it's a bit more sporting today than I would have anticipated given the weather conditions, but we've made it out here quite far. We're just south of the green can and I'm about to stop and start rock fishing. But look at some of these waves. They're just a little dicey for us here. Yeah, look at that one. All right, guys, I got to admit, I really thought it was going to be flat and calm out here today. But I've already made the run out pretty far. We're about 4 miles south of the harbor right now, maybe half a mile south of that second green can, if you know where that is. All right, that'll come as no surprise. We are dropping down 4-ounce glow in the dark here. All right, guys, got an okay gopher here. I think we'll go ahead and keep him since he's first fish of the day. We want to get the skunk off. His air bather I can see is coming out a little bit. We are fishing 70 feet of water. You guys, you see him change color already? He's already turned much more pale. All right. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that one coming? I might be moving to the middle seat for stability reasons. A little tough, a little slow this morning. Although I got out very late today. It's already 11 a.m. All right, guys, we got a little brown here. We'll go ahead and take them. Man, it's been slow, but I did just get a really big bite. I think it was a halibut, so I'm gonna stay here for a couple more minutes. The waves earlier when I got out were actually a little rough, and I was hesitant about staying out here, but things have calmed down a little bit, and it's feeling a lot more comfortable. I've even moved back to this seat. All right, guys, I think I have a ling on. It's fighting really well. Man, he's borderline. What do you guys think? Do we keep him? Do we keep the borderline? Okay, we do not keep the borderline ling. Where there's one ling, there's usually more. Little kelp green ling. We're gonna get him back though. All right, guys, we got a real one. We got a real one. That's what we've been waiting for all day. Just don't spit the hook. It's a good gaff shot. All right. That's a big mama. That is a big mama right there. Big lingcod. I gotta say, guys, this is certainly a good one. Better than a lot of the ones I've caught recently. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, coming in right on 28 and a half. Hopefully you guys can see okay. 29 is right here, 28 and a half. Right on 28 and a half, maybe 28 without the grippers in. But that is a good fish. This is a beauty. Let's see if we can get another, and then we still can keep 8 more rockfish. But based on how it's going today, I do not think I'm gonna limit on rockfish. It has been a horrendously slow bite. Another one feels like a ling. Feels like a good ling. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He saw the boat. He did not like the boat. Okay, come on, Nets. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. We got him. We got him. We got him. Another real one. Another real nice one. This right here is why I don't net lingcod. Guys, I think we got to keep it. I think we got to keep it. I think it would be foolish to not keep this fish. All right, guys, there we go. Another beautiful ling. Let me show you. It's coming in around 26 and a half, but without the grippers, we'll call that a good 26-inch fish. Oh. Man, some real beauties out here today. Those 2 lanes probably have as much meat as a full Rockfish limit of 10 fish. So I'm pretty stoked to get those. Now, if we could just get some good sized rockfish, haven't caught any cabs in a long time, haven't caught any vermilions in a long time. Well guys, I can't get away from him, just caught a little baby ling. There he is, little guy. Oh. Sorry guys, didn't have the camera rolling, but we caught a brown. It's not the biggest, but based on the action today, I think we better take it. All right guys, there we go. One little brown. Darn it. Have another fish on guys, but the Lingcod. He hooked himself in the gill plate. Hopefully I can get these out without hurting them. Alright guys, just caught this. It looks like an olive or maybe a grass or something like that. Pretty sure I can keep them. Pretty sure I'm going to. That brings our total up to 4. Alright guys, we're at the last spot for today. Hopefully I can pull up that 5th fish and get a half limit. But if not, we still got some quality fish in the cooler. And honestly, the weather was pretty good all day. It's a little chilly, but I can't complain too much with the water conditions. So pretty happy we were able to make it out here. I have a theory about Sundays. I have a theory that Sundays suck for fishing. I think there's a lot of people fishing on Saturday and all of the reefs kind of get fished out on Saturday, and then Sunday they're not as good. But that's just a theory. There's a lot of ocean out here. We are on. Hopefully it's a rockfish. It was a ling, and it shook it right at the top. You know, sometimes half moon is like that. Sometimes you can only catch lingcod and nothing else. Guys, I just saw something swimming behind the boat, and it looked like white sea bass, but I've lost them trying to get my lure out of the stupid packaging. Huge missed opportunity there, guys. 99% sure I saw 3 white sea bass just swim 5 feet behind my boat, and I just didn't have the right lure tied on. I had this jig tied on. I thought about I should have just dropped the jig right in front of them, see if they would have bit it, but I wanted to grab this and it just wasn't where I thought it was in my bag. Never say never, but I may never get another chance to hit a white sea bass in Half Moon Bay. Usually they don't come up this far. Well guys, that's why they call it a ghost. They're here and then they're gone. That's gonna wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We caught a couple quality lings and a few rockfish. Still 0 on the halibut for the year, but I'm hoping next time I go out I can maybe try and make a trip down to Santa Cruz because I heard their halibut bite is starting to pick up for the year. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I had a lot of fun filming it. We ended the day with 2 very quality lingcod and a few nice rockfish as well. A lot of people have been asking me about the filleting and processing process and like what I do with the fish once I get back to the boat ramp. So I finally got around to filming it for you guys. There are 2 fillet stations at Half Moon. There's one over by the main boat ramp, and then there's also one over by the commercial docks. And I typically go to the one by the commercial docks. It's a lot less busy. This was filmed on a Sunday, so both of them were probably not as busy as it is at like 2-3 p.m. on a Saturday. But that is one thing to consider. If there's a line for the fillet station, then you're gonna have to wait your turn, right? So here's how I process them. I usually skin them and fillet them here at the boat ramp so I don't have to deal with the carcasses stinking up my trash can at home. And then when I get home, I trim them up and clean them up and vacuum seal them and freeze them. And when you catch a lot of fish, it's pretty important to freeze them and make sure that they're nicely sealed so that they don't go bad and they last a few months in the freezer. I'm fortunate enough to come out here and catch quite a lot of fish, so it's definitely worth the investment to vacuum seal them all so that they're nice and fresh when I finally get around to eating them.
But yeah, it's a pretty simple process. I don't worry too much about getting 100% of the meat off the bones. I'm throwing it back in the ocean. You know, the critters, the crabs and seals are going to enjoy some of these bits and scraps. Anyways, next episode I will be out in Santa Cruz looking for halibut. Wish me luck, guys, and stay tuned to see how I do.